Ever pondered on how a nation as powerful as Germany could tumble? Let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the historical context of Germany's dominance. In the wake of World War II, Germany emerged as a phoenix from the ashes. It grew to become an economic and political powerhouse, a beacon of resilience and innovation. Its strength was unquestionable, its influence undeniable, and its progress unstoppable. Or so it seemed. But as the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. The same can be said about nations. The forces that elevate a nation can also be the ones that cause its downfall. Let's dissect the factors that led to the fall of Germany. Germany was plagued with political instability. A series of weak governments, coupled with increasing polarization, led to a volatile political climate. As we delve deeper into the story, we'll see how this political chaos played a crucial role in the downfall of this mighty empire. Then there were the economic challenges. Germany, once a titan of industry, began to falter. The economy was hit hard by a series of crises, from inflation to unemployment, and the country's once robust economic engine began to sputter. But the story doesn't end there. Social unrest started to simmer beneath the surface. The German people, once unified in their pursuit of progress, became divided. Discontent and disillusionment spread like wildfire, further destabilizing the country. In this tale of rise and fall, we'll see that Germany's fall was not a sudden event. It wasn't a single cataclysmic moment. It was a slow, painful process, a gradual erosion of strength and stability, fueled by a series of unfortunate events. So as we embark on this journey, let's remember that the fall of an empire is not just a historical event. It's a lesson in humility, a reminder of the fleeting nature of power, and a testament to the resilience of nations. Germany's fall wasn't an overnight event. It was a slow, painful process fueled by a series of unfortunate events. How did the political instability contribute to Germany's downfall? That's the question we're exploring today. The political landscape in Germany was tumultuous, to say the least. The leadership was constantly shifting, with each new regime bringing its own set of policies and ideologies. This constant change created an atmosphere of uncertainty, causing people to lose faith in their government. Let's take a closer look at the role of leadership. Germany's political leaders played a significant role in the nation's downfall. These individuals, charged with steering the country towards prosperity, instead led it down a path of ruin. Their inability to establish a stable government, coupled with questionable decision-making, undermined the nation's stability. Next, we delve into the policy changes that occurred. The frequent shifts in leadership naturally led to numerous policy changes, each more confounding than the last. These changes, far from providing solutions, often exacerbated existing problems. The inconsistency in policy direction left the nation in a state of flux, unable to gain a foothold towards progress. Then there's public dissatisfaction. The German people, tired of the political turmoil and the seemingly endless cycle of unfulfilled promises, began to lose faith in their leaders. This dissatisfaction grew into widespread disillusionment, leading to protests and civil unrest. The people's loss of trust in their government was a significant factor that contributed to Germany's downfall. But we can't forget the impact of political decisions on the nation's stability. The choices made by the political leaders had far-reaching consequences. Policy decisions that were intended to stimulate the economy often backfired, leading to economic crises. Similarly, decisions related to foreign relations often led to diplomatic standoffs, further isolating Germany on the global stage. Political instability was a significant factor, but it wasn't the only one that led to Germany's fall. This statement sums up the situation aptly. The political chaos was indeed a major contributor, but there were other factors at play as well. As we delve deeper into the fall of Germany, we'll explore these other factors and their impact. Stay tuned. Did you know economic turmoil played a crucial role in Germany's decline? Let's dive into the economic factors that led to this fall. Firstly, inflation, that silent thief, was rampant. The cost of goods and services soared, and the value of money plummeted. Imagine a loaf of bread that cost 1 mark in the morning, costing 2 marks by evening. This hyperinflation eroded the purchasing power of citizens, creating a breeding ground for economic instability. Next, let's talk about unemployment. The economic downturn led to businesses shutting down, resulting in job losses. Millions found themselves without work, adding to the despair. The loss of jobs not only affected individuals and families, but also weakened the overall economy. Without employment, people had less money to spend, further deepening the economic crisis. Lastly, the debt crisis. Germany, once a prosperous nation, found itself buried under a mountain of debt. The country was caught in a vicious cycle of borrowing to repay old debts, only to accumulate new ones. This debt crisis, coupled with inflation and unemployment, created a perfect storm, shaking the very foundations of Germany's economy. The impact of these economic factors was profound and far-reaching. The hyperinflation left people's savings worthless. The high unemployment led to widespread poverty and despair. The debt crisis crippled the government's ability to respond effectively, leaving it in a state of paralysis. But it wasn't just the economy that suffered. These economic woes spilled over into society, leading to political instability and social unrest. The economic crisis became a catalyst for change, a change that would forever alter the course of Germany's history. The economic crisis was indeed a death knell for Germany's dominance. But as we'll see in the next scene, societal factors also played their part. However, it's essential to remember that economies are not isolated systems. They are deeply intertwined with the political and social fabric of a nation. And when they falter, the impact resonates far beyond the realm of finance. The economic crisis was a death knell for Germany's dominance, but societal factors also played their part. Wondering how societal unrest added fuel to the fire? Let's delve into how the turmoil within the populace played a significant role in Germany's decline. In the heat of Germany's crisis, social discontentment was a simmering pot waiting to boil over. The nation was a melting pot of diverse cultures, ideologies, and socio-economic classes. This diversity, while a source of strength in peaceful times, became a breeding ground for division when the crisis struck. The society was fragmented, and the unity that once held the nation together was eroding fast. Public dissatisfaction was at its peak, and it wasn't just about the economy. It was about a sense of lost identity, about a feeling of being left behind in the whirlwind of political chaos and economic turmoil. This dissatisfaction often spilled onto the streets, with protests becoming a common sight. These weren't just silent marches. They were loud, they were passionate, and they were a clear indication that the people were no longer willing to bear the brunt of the crisis. These protests, while a reflection of democratic rights, also unveiled the deep-seated social divisions. The nation was divided, not just politically, but socially too. The rich and the poor, the urban and the rural, the old and the young, everyone seemed to be on different pages. The societal fabric was tearing at its seams, and the divisions were only growing wider. The impact of this social unrest was catastrophic. It undermined the government's efforts to stabilize the situation, creating an environment of uncertainty and fear. It deterred foreign investment, slowing down the economic recovery, and most importantly, it shook the faith of the people in their nation, pushing Germany further into the abyss of instability. The societal unrest exacerbated the already fragile situation, bringing Germany closer to its fall. So as we can see, the social turmoil was not just a symptom of Germany's crisis, but a significant contributor to it, a stark reminder that societal harmony is as crucial to a nation's stability as its political and economic health. So what happened after Germany's fall, and what lessons can we learn from it? Germany's fall was a seismic event that sent shockwaves through the global community. Yet, from the ashes of this once mighty nation, a phoenix arose. The aftermath was a testament to the resilience of humanity and the power of unity. The rebuilding process was arduous, but it was marked by a collective determination to reinvent and revitalize. The world watched as Germany, brick by brick, rebuilt its infrastructure, re-established its institutions, and most importantly, regained its identity. This process was not without its struggles, but it was through these trials that Germany learned invaluable lessons about the importance of democratic governance, economic stability, and societal harmony. One of the key lessons was the importance of a balanced political system. Germany's fall taught us that unchecked power can lead to catastrophic consequences. It underscored the need for a system of checks and balances, where power is distributed and decision-making is not concentrated in the hands of a few. The economic crisis that ensued was a stark reminder of the perils of economic instability. It taught us that a robust and resilient economy is critical in safeguarding a nation from downfall. It highlighted the need for prudent fiscal policies, diversified economies, and strong financial institutions. In terms of societal impact, Germany's fall shed light on the crucial role of social cohesion in maintaining national harmony. It underscored the importance of fostering a society where diversity is celebrated, rights are protected, and every citizen feels valued and included. These lessons are not just historical footnotes, but relevant guideposts for our world today. They serve as a reminder that the success of a nation is not just about its wealth or military might, but about the strength of its institutions, the resilience of its economy, and the harmony of its society. Germany's fall is a stark reminder of how political, economic, and societal factors can lead to the decline of even the most powerful nations. Germany's fall is more than just a historical event, wouldn't you agree? It's a stark reminder of the intricate dance of politics, economy, and society. It underlines the dire consequences of political chaos, economic crisis, and social unrest. It highlights the somber aftermath and the invaluable lessons learned. Understanding history is key to avoiding repetition of past mistakes. History is not just about the past, it's about understanding our present and shaping our future. Remember, a nation's fall or rise is in our hands.